It's the Easter weekend, and for many of us, that means cooking up a delicious meal for our friends and family. And so on today's show, we've got a real treat for you. We've come down here to the great big kitchen at the Delta Grand Okanagan, where executive chef Stuart Klassen is going to share one of his secrets for a delicious, tasty treat. Now we're talking to a guy who knows a little bit about feeding lots of people. We've got Stuart Klassen, the executive chef here at the Delta Grand Okanagan. Now, Stuart, you've got a lot of people coming by for Easter.
We do. We have a lot of people coming by for Easter. We have two things going on this Easter weekend. We have our Easter Carnival, which is Saturday at about 1 o'clock. We've got kids decorating, cookies, all kinds of things for that. About 700 people come out to that. You're invited as well. And then on Sunday, we also have our famous brunch, which is Easter. It's done up this year. Should be about 250, 300 people coming out for that.
Wow.
We'll still make room for you too.
Awesome. So what are we going to make?
I like cinnamon buns, sticky cinnamon buns. So we're going to do cinnamon buns, but we're going to put in bacon and some Okanagan apple.
Okanagan apple?
In the cinnamon buns.
Oh.
And you can have them just like that. And we're also going to take them for day-old cinnamon buns and turn them into French toast.
Welcome back to Go Okanagan. Well, Chef Stuart, we've got the ingredients ready. I guess we're going to start making those delicious cinnamon buns.
That's right, Doug. First thing we have to do is make the dough.
All right.
To make our dough, we have milk.
Okay.
We're actually going to warm that up to about 150 degrees. And then we add in our dry yeast. Then we have our dry ingredients, which I'm going to put in this nice KitchenAid mixer. Flour, sugar, pinch of salt. I'm going to add 1 egg, about a 1/4 cup of butter. Put on our mixer. Get that going. And we'll just wait for our yeast to activate.
So why do you activate it in the milk? Usually it's in
warm water,
Yeah,
but with this one, we'd like to have milk in there. Makes it all creamy and nice. So the yeast is nicely dissolved in there. Should be starting to activate. We'll put it into the flour. There we go. We've got a nice dough ball all around our hook. We'll put that in our greased bowl. You can put it in the fridge overnight, but if you're not going to do it overnight and you want to do it in like 6 hours, then just leave it on the counter. Let it come up. Well, I have one proofing overnight and ready to go. But before we do that, Doug, we need to get the filling going. I have cooked some bacon here. We're going to chop up and put in there. But I want to roast some apples. So we're going to peel these apples.
Okay.
And if you want to help me,
sure, yeah.
This is how I do it. You could use a peeler, but I like to challenge myself and try and get it all in one peel.
Oh, all in one peel. All right.
You think I can? You think you can?
Well, I think one of us can. This is the part where my wife would say, "Don't cut yourself," and then I would. Oh!
Hey, that's pretty good.
Apple peel fail.
Good job. Yeah, something like that. It could be pretty rough. It's going to get roasted and put in the middle of the cinnamon bun anyways. So we got our chopped apples in the bowl. I'm just going to put, again, a little olive oil on these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are sweet. These are good.
Toss them up. Straight onto a baking tray. Spread them out a little bit. And then pop them into, I got about 350 degree oven.
All right, well, things are heating up here in the kitchen as we're getting ready to make these great cinnamon rolls, and the weather is also heating up. That means it's time to think about camping, and something to keep in mind when you're going camping is safety. Here are some safety tips for the RV.